So this is a copy of APN magazine from 1997, and of course the character on the front needs no introduction. Probably Liverpool's greatest ambassador from the 90s, of course, Lily Savage. The creation of Birkenhead-born performer Paul O'Grady. Now, when we uncovered this in the collection, we of course knew that it would pertain to Lily Savage, to the comedy and drag scenes of the 80s and the 90s. But what we weren't prepared for when we opened it up was that we would find this article. And this article, Murder Hunt in Merseyside, tells the story of Nelson Asu here, who was sadly murdered in 1996 by two men that he'd met in a club who'd befriended him. All the three of them had gone back to his apartment, and then sadly they'd killed him and robbed the apartment. And this was a story that I hadn't heard before, and it was something that I thought was important for us to tell all sides of LGBT plus history of the city. And through contacts that we have at the museum, we ended up meeting up with Nelson's sister, who told us more about him, his character, and who he was as a person, and the events that had happened at the end of his life. And we wrote a sort of in memoriam, in memory of Nelson. We wrote an article on the museum's website, and it attracted so many comments, so many people reminiscing about Nelson, saying what a wonderful character he was, how he brightened up the room whenever he walked in, how he was the life and soul of every party. And it was nice to be able to see those reminiscences, to see those memories, and to see people sharing their recollections of Nelson, which is something that we would never have done if we hadn't uncovered this as part of the collection.